So look what has just arrived. This is the Apple Watch Ultra. So I thought today we would do a quick unboxing and initial first impressions of this new Apple Watch Ultra. So let's get into it. Let's unbox. So here we go. Got the Apple Watch, let's take that out of there, put that to the side. Comes in quite a bigger box than the usual Apple Watch boxes, which are usually quite long if you've ever seen one before. We've got the Apple Watch Ultra, comes in titanium, which is what all of the Apple Watch Ultras come in, and this is the green Alpine Loop, and they're all 49 millimeters. So we're going to test if the current straps will fit onto this Apple Watch Ultra, so keep watching for that. Let's undo this. There we go, look at that, that's pretty cool. Really nice design, and I think it's one thing that Apple is really good at. It's kind of getting the design spot on of the packaging. Look at that, you've kind of got a big mountain scene there. Evokes kind of extreme sports. So what have we got here? This is a kind of like a little brochure that goes through all of the images, little instructions. You don't kind of tend to get this detail with the previous Series 7 and 8s or the SE. You get a very small mini brochure. So it's kind of nice to see this actually. I always think when you're spending so much on a product, it's good to see how the elements work. Looking through there, the new compass. And what have we got here? An extra little sheet with some extra information there. So let's put that to one side. I'm just going to move this box here. And now we've got the Apple Watch Ultra and the green Alpine Loop. So should we first open the Alpine Loop? Let's have a little look at that first. Okay, quite a big box for a strap. Let's take a look. And there we go. This is the Alpine Loop. Let's take it out and take a look. It's actually quite stretchy. I thought it would be a lot more kind of sturdy and tight than that, but it's quite nice. This one opens by essentially using it like a normal sport loop, and then you use this little hook here to strap it in. So quite nice if you are on a hike. Obviously this one isn't very waterproof, so probably not the best strap to use if you want to go snorkeling or diving. But now let's get into the main piece. This is the Apple Watch Ultra. A much bigger box than before. Let's take off these little side tabs. Let's open this up. Always nice opening an Apple box. Okay, so here it is. Wow, it actually looks a lot bigger than I imagined it would be. Let's take this off here. Wow, there it is, the Apple Watch Ultra. Now, I've got to say actually, in a lot of the initial impressions videos I saw on YouTube, everyone was saying they were surprised by how light it is, but actually I'm surprised by how heavy it is. It is actually quite a lot chunkier there. Let me just, you can see that there. It's quite a lot chunkier, quite a lot thicker than my Series 8 stainless steel that you can see right there. We've got the new digital crown here, much thicker digital crown. We've got this new button on the right-hand side, which is just kind of pushed out a little bit more, so it's easier to press if you've got gloves on or snorkeling gloves. And then we have the brand new orange action button, which is going to start workouts for you, add waypoints and things like that. Obviously, when we get into the full review, I'll show you exactly how this action button works, and we'll be doing a full review of the Apple Watch Ultra. So make sure you keep subscribed to the channel if you want to see that. On the right-hand side here, we have a braided charging cable. So look at that. It's very similar, obviously, to the Apple Watch SE and Apple Watch Series 8 charging cable, but this one is actually braided, which I prefer. It doesn't crack so much. You know, it normally happens when you get your iPhone cables, they tend to crack over time. The braided ones are just much nicer, actually much nicer to touch, and they won't break over time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this charged up, and then we'll have a further look at the Apple Watch Ultra. So let's quickly turn it on and set this up. Now, before we get into the setup, let's just see actually if the current Apple Watch straps fit the Apple Watch Ultra. So I'm using an Apple Watch Series 7, sorry, I keep saying Series 8. This is a Series 7 stainless steel one. It's always my favorite one. I just like how sleek and thin it is. And this is a buckle and band Milanese stainless steel strap, really premium strap. So let's see if this fits It should do, but let's check it out. Let's put this on here. Fits like a glove. There we go. So that is the Apple Watch Ultra with a stainless steel buckle and band strap. And I actually think that pairs so nicely. I don't know if you can see that clearly there, but how nice does that look? Let's put it on quickly. Obviously this will fit me perfectly. And there we go. Quite a chunky watch, I would say that. I mean, if you look there again, this is the Apple Watch Series 8. You can see it's maybe not twice as thick, but definitely 20-30% thicker. I actually like a bulky watch. I used to have a Breitling, which was a very thick watch, and I would say this is very similar in thickness to that Breitling watch. This is very similar to the Breitling strap actually. And I actually like the chunkiness, I really do. So it's going to be interesting. It's got 3 days battery life compared to the kind of 1 day that I get with the Series 7. It's obviously great for extreme sports. I'm not really an extreme sports kind of person. I do a bit of snorkeling and a bit of hiking, but the Apple Watch Series 7 is perfect for that. Tell you what, now let's take a look. Let's put the Alpine Loop on. What I will do actually is I'll do a video just running through all of the straps that we have at buckle and band and putting them on the Apple Watch Ultra. So if you are interested in getting the Apple Watch Ultra, you can see how it looks with the other straps available. So let's put this on here. Okay. Isn't it? It feels quite, it was grinding a little bit there when I was putting that on. So let's put this strap on here. There we go. And that's the Apple Watch Ultra with the Alpine. I think I need to tighten that up a little bit. There we go. What do we think of that? It's okay, it's maybe not, the strap isn't maybe as premium as I was hoping for, to be honest. It's nice, I like the color, I do like a nice green color. I'll probably tighten this up, get this watch set up, and then give you my initial first impressions. Okay, so I've set it up and paired it with my iPhone, so let's take a look at the Apple Watch Ultra a bit closer. Okay, we have the Apple Watch Ultra set up, and this is the brand new face that everyone is interested in. Now, let me give you my initial impressions of this. It's quite thick, you know, it does feel a lot thicker, of course, than the Series 7 or Series 8, but I actually quite like the thickness. It's not crazy thick, but I do think because they only do the one single size, it may be too thick for some people who like a nice thin watch. I know my wife has quite small wrists, so she may find this to be a little bit too thick. I do quite like it. The screen is quite a lot brighter. You probably won't see this on video. We have the new digital crown, which turns the face to red. So if you are out at night, this will help you. It helps reduce certain types of eye strain as well. Makes it easy to see in the dark. If we scroll through the menu, I feel like the haptic feedback is a little bit stronger on this, but it could just be down to the size of the watch. The watch faces are, of course, a lot bigger. Now, one thing I've noticed, now I'm going to get two watch faces up the same. Let's have a look, one like an edge-to-edge one. So if I load up this one here and then load up my old Apple Watch, you can see the difference there. Because the screen goes edge to edge on the Series 8, I kind of feel like the Series 7 and 8 actually feels bigger than the Ultra because you end up with quite large borders, as you can see here on the side of the Apple Watch Ultra. It's not an edge to edge display, there's quite a thick border around that edge. So even though it is bigger, I don't think realistically it feels much bigger to me. You know, initial impressions, I'll tell you more about this on the full review. Now, of course, on the side here, we have this brand new action button. What I've done is I've set this up so if I press this, it's going to take me to my workout. Now, you still actually have to tap the workout that you want to start. So if I want to start the outdoor walk, it's going to do that. And then you've got two extra buttons that you can do here. So as you can see, I can tap that to mark a segment, or I can tap them both to pause. So if I tap that, that's going to mark a segment for this workout. And then if we tap them together, that's going to pause the workout and resume the workout. So it makes it a lot easier if you are wearing gloves, which I do sometimes if I'm running outside in winter or if I'm snorkeling. So that's a little look at that. One thing I want to look at again is the bands, because I'm going to do a full review on the Apple Watch and I've only just switched it on, so I can't give you too much detail about what I think about it. I actually like the weight. It is quite a lot heavier, but I actually quite like it. So let's take this off. Let's have a look what it looks like with other bands, because this is one thing that I haven't seen a lot of people talk about. They have just shown the Apple Watch Ultra off with the strap it comes with, which is nice. But of course, if you're out for a night out on the town, or maybe you're wearing a suit or a smart shirt, I'm not sure you're gonna wanna wear this Alpine Loop. It's gonna look a little bit odd. And obviously if you're swimming like I do, I can't wear this either because it's fabric. So let's take this off here and take a look. And again, so I'm just gonna, again, put on this stainless steel one. This is the one that I wear on a day-to-day basis. I'll start with this, and then I've got my brown leather strap just over there. So there we go, we can see this is what the strap looks like. And because it's titanium, it will sort of match really well with any kind of stainless steel strap you have. Obviously stainless steel is a little bit shinier, but from top down, because of the finish on the titanium, it's quite shiny. It actually looks really, really nice. I really do like the orange accent. Orange, to be honest, is one of my favorite colors as an accent color. So let's change the strap again. I've got a brown strap over here and just want to see what it looks like actually, because one thing I was worried about with the Apple Watch Ultra is this going to look a little bit too silly on a night out? I like to get dressed up on a night out and, you know, wear my Sunday best. And is this going to look a little bit crazy? So let's just get this in here. It does feel a little bit tight at the moment to get straps on off. But let's put this on here. There we go. And that's what the Apple Watch Ultra looks like with a brown leather strap. And it actually looks quite nice. Let's put this on. And there we go. So of course, it's a lot chunkier than a regular Apple Watch. But I think you can dress it to go with the suit, to go with the shirt. What do you think? Let me know in the comments section below. So that's our first look and unboxing of the Apple Watch Ultra. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see our full review, all of our tips on how you can get the best out of the Apple Watch Ultra and how you can use the action button. Keep a lookout for those videos coming soon, and I'll see you in the next video.